Did the LA Chargers miss out on a massive opportunity to try to get defensive end Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns? We all saw the trade. It was an absolutely massive trade. You know, all other 30 teams wanted in on this, but only one can be the victor, I guess. But what a trade it was. We're going to talk about that and a little bit more on the subject. First, I want to welcome you back to the Charged Up podcast. My name's Dan. Thanks so much for watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel. I appreciate you guys so much for that. So as we know, it was Jared Verse, a first this year, a second next year, and a third the year after that, going back to Cleveland for Myles Garrett. Now, Myles Garrett not only is the best pass rusher today, he might be the best one of all time. So, of course, if there's an opportunity to go make a trade for that guy, you'd want to do it. However, some of the other rumors that I was hearing, the Browns wanted a lot. And I mean a lot more than what you'd think. The Philadelphia Eagles were in on this, and the Browns wanted a package surrounding Jalen Carter, who, if Aaron Donald does not return, is the best defensive tackle in the league. So you want the best player at a position plus picks? That's a lot. And again, a lot of people were, hey, Chargers, why didn't you offer Thule in a first, second, third? Well, first of all, yes, Myles Garrett is better than Thule, and Thule likely will not be anything like Myles Garrett, although Thule is very good, and I love Thule. But you're talking about a 23-year-old plus futures on a team that does have question marks. Does our D-line improve if we get Myles Garrett? Of course it does. But we got questions on offensive line, receiver, you can argue a corner. Does that move put the Chargers over the top and make them a Super Bowl contender? We don't know. Maybe. But I don't think you make a trade like that unless you are ready to win a Super Bowl and this is the missing piece. For the Rams, that's true. Now, I like the question marks that we do have. I do like the answers that I think our receivers are going to be fine. I think our offensive line is going to be way better. But what if it's not? Then you've made all these trades, traded away picks that you could need to fill those roster spots for Myles Garrett. And then we're still not a Super Bowl contender. To me, that's where it's like, okay, he's 23, or Thule's 23, first, second, and third for a guy that may not. I mean, look, he would make the defensive line a lot better, that's for sure. Him and Khalil Mack and Hakeem Mesidor would run wild. That is true. But with all the futures that come with it, I don't know if that would have been the right move. Now, apparently, Thule wouldn't have even been enough. The Browns would have wanted Joe Alt and picks. The answer to that question is no, because that's a sideways move. You don't trade one of the best offensive linemen in the league, especially when he's, what's Joe Alt, 22? 23? For a 30-year-old making, $30-something million a year. Can Myles Garrett be good well into his 30s? Oh, yeah, of course he could, and he probably will be. But Joe Alt could play, 15 more years and be very, very good the whole time. Plus, if Rashawn Slater goes down again, which he's done multiple times in the past, now you don't have a right tackle or a left tackle to start. That doesn't make any sense. Many other teams called. I'm sure the Lions called. I'm sure the Packers called, etc., etc. But what the Browns wanted back for Myles Garrett was something only the Rams would pay, and I don't blame the Rams for doing it. Jared Verse is good. Not nearly as good as Myles Garrett, but again, the picks, if you're the Rams, you're in win now mode, and you have the team to do it, and now you got that extra piece. And if Aaron Donald returns, that's not even fair. They're already the Super Bowl favorites. Now, then you add in Myles Garrett, even bigger favorites. If you add Aaron Donald to that, and I don't want to hear this, oh, he's rusty. Aaron Donald will be just fine. He's been training the whole time. It's not like he's been sitting on the couch. It's not like he was injured and couldn't train. The guy's still in shape. He'd be just fine. For the Rams, this move makes sense. For the Chargers, even if it's Thule and the picks, I'm not sure it makes sense. Maybe it does. It's very close in my opinion, but Thule being so young, you're going to get so many more years out of him. Yeah, maybe he ends up making more than $30 million a year, which means getting Myles Garrett could be actually cheaper, but I don't know about that. I think Thule's going to get somewhere between 25 and 30. So Thule's cheaper, he's younger, plus we get to keep all our picks. Look, I'm okay with that. There are other teams ahead of us in terms of their Super Bowl window needing to win now. The Rams are one of them. I get not overpaying for Myles Garrett. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I know it's a very controversial topic, but let me know. Would you trade Joe Alt plus picks for Myles Garrett? Would you trade Thule plus picks for Myles Garrett? Or do you think the Chargers made the right move, letting the Rams just go ahead and take him? Please don't be shy. I really enjoy engaging with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new one.